Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey guys, it's Eclectic Sims here. Please follow me on all my socials. As you guys can see, this is my Twitter. I'll be posting updates for Twitch and YouTube here to let you guys know when I'm live streaming and when I'm going to be dropping videos and different links for different videos on different platforms. This is my Patreon. I'm currently dropping content here now, trying to get back into content creating. So you becoming a free member really helps me out. So I hope to see you guys here. This is my Instagram account. I'll be posting mainly updates for Patreon here, when I'm dropping and what I'm dropping. And lastly is my account for behind the scenes work. I hope to see you guys there. Bye. Hey guys, it's Eclectic Sims and I am finally back to making videos. I told y'all I didn't forget about y'all. Like, I meant that. I did not forget about y'all. I meant to take a very short break, but then it turned into something else and we were moving at the time. Again, I move around a lot, okay? I'm actually supposed to be moving again, but I'm not really sure when that's going to be happening. So I'm actually back in Louisiana. I move back and forth between here and Arizona and California quite frequently due to family. So that is why I move around a lot. I know I don't really elaborate why, but it usually has to do with family. As far as the sim goes, as you guys can see, I took an old sim of mine and I'm making a new sim using the old sim as a base.
Hey guys, it's Eclectic Sims. So the challenge that I'm using the sim for is actually my version of Snarky Sims 100 Baby Challenge, and it's actually out right now, available on my Twitter. The link for it will be in the description. I hope you guys check it out, and back to the video.
This sim I'm creating in this video isn't random. I'm actually going to be doing the 100 Baby Challenge. However, I'm going to be doing it a lot differently than what the actual challenge is. Of course, I'll be keeping some elements of the actual challenge, like of course having 100 babies and certain rules, because I kind of was going over it today. Excuse me, actually looking at the challenge and kind of reading through it. So there are things I'm going to be keeping. But as far as this sim having 100 baby daddies and just using a donor, as the challenge says, once, I'm actually going to be narrowing this down to 3 baby daddies, and then she is going to be the only baby mama. So these 3 guys that she'll be having these babies with, they will not be able to have like any other significant other. Well, how should I say this? They're not allowed to have any other babies outside of her. That's what I should have said. That's better. They will not be able to have any other children outside of her, right? This sim, her name, I didn't change her name. You guys don't see it in the video because I did it after recording. I got tired. I was actually supposed to go through all her outfits here, but I chose not to. I think I went through some of them, but I got tired that night. It was like really late. But her name is Nyoka Davis. I'm thinking about making her last name Khan. You know, do the Genghis Khan, because all these kids she's really on some Genghis Khan shit for real. Nyoka is, or at least I plan on her being a horrible baby mama. She doesn't have the evil trait. I was actually thinking about giving her the evil trait, but I don't feel like it's that type of evil. Like, I feel like in The Sims, the evil that they have is like very silly. I'll be honest with you. I think it's really silly. So, and I feel like people could be evil in different ways. So with Nyoka is ghetto as hell. Okay, this is going to be a very ghetto story. Okay. All of the Sims will be in the same apartment complex. Of course, they'll have neighbors, but, cause they'll add to the story. But for the most part, Nyoka and her baby daddies will all be in the same apartment complex. And she's only gonna have the 3. Okay. She's not gonna be taking care of the kids. They'll be having the kids. So Nyoka will always, be free to do whatever because she's not gonna have the damn kids. The baby daddies are. She like I said, it's controlling. The kids are supposed to be that form of control, and it's supposed to be just very toxic. Basically, like Nyoka is a very toxic sim in my mind. I wanted to be like, she stops them. So like if the baby daddies were to try to move on, she somehow gets in the way of it. She tries to even go so far as to trying to own the apartment complex that they live in to have even more control over her baby daddies. That is how bad it is. If they tried to move on from her and try to start a relationship with another sim and she finds out about it, she's going to ruin it. That's the type of person Nyoka is. So that's what this is going to be. She's the baby mama from hell, basically. That's just how I want her to be. That's how she's going to be. I'm trying to write a script for it. There's really not much to it, but just to kind of emphasize how horrible of a baby mother she is, I really want to show that in the series. As far as her mother, like her motherhood, she's not a horrible mom. That's one thing I don't want her to be. I think she actually, likes having the kids. She likes being a mom. Of course, she doesn't want them around 24/7, which is why she pushes them on her baby daddies. But she's a good mom when it comes to that. But as a baby mama, no. Baby mama from hell. That's what Nyoka is going to be in the series. What else? I think, because I feel like there has to be a reason why she has to be the way she is, or she is the way she is. So maybe I'll think of like another element of the story where like maybe the baby daddies did something to her. Maybe they're toxic in their own way. Maybe this is revenge. I'm not really sure about that part yet. I haven't really thought too much about it. Maybe they cheated on her. Maybe I'll have like all three of the baby daddies have done something to her for her to like be the way she is now. Does that make sense? Maybe she went through a heartbreak with all three, and this is just her revenge. And for some reason, these three men just keep falling, into it with her. Because it's like, if she's toxic, why you keep having kids with her? Does that make sense? So, but also if Nyoka is controlling, it kind of gets to the point where like they can only do so much. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah. That is the series that I plan on doing. This series will come out after Pliable as Clay. I'm still recording for that. I just wanted to put a video out. Okay, so this is the first video of 2026. I have a couple other videos coming out as well. And then, okay, so last night, when I was thinking about this, I had put the flamethrower mod in my game, right? Because I actually do want to make a save file. However, I wanted to do it in detail. Now, I want to make my own personal save file first just to see if I could get finished with it, even though I know that's going to take me a while. And then maybe eventually I'll make one for the public. So I did that, and y'all, that thing made my game bald. That game was so bald. And then looking at it, once like all the extra stuff in the game is gone, all the props and everything are gone, I'm looking at it like, what am I supposed to do with this? How am I going to do this at all? And my save, like, the way I would want to decorate it is to make it similar to the places I grew up in. So just to give you guys some background on me, I was born in San Diego, California, and I was raised in Stockton, California. And as a kid, because my mom and my dad were not together, I went back and forth between San Diego and Stockton quite frequently, like every break. My dad was in San Diego and my mom was in Stockton. So I went back and forth a lot as a kid. And then years later, my grandparents on my dad's side, they retired. So they retired to Arizona. So that's how I have ties to Arizona. Then I had my grandma on my mom's side moved to Arizona. So I have family there, and apparently had family there. I had whole cousins there that I never knew about. And then the reason I'm in Louisiana is because my grandmother on my dad's side is from Louisiana. She grew up here. She was born here and she grew up here. And she didn't move to San Diego and met my grandfather until she was like in her early 20s. So that's why I move around so much, just to give you guys like, you know, some understanding. Like, why do you move around so much? That's why. Okay, I have family everywhere. Everywhere I go, pretty much, I have a family member somewhere. And that is usually 9 times out of 10 while I'm there. So, yeah. So I go between here, Arizona, and California. Yeah, I think that was it though. I really don't have too much else to talk about. I've done this recording like several times, so hopefully I'm making sense. I know I kind of probably sound like I'm rambling, and I'm trying not to say so much. I know I've probably said it a couple times in this recording already. Lord have mercy. I also hope you guys liked the new intro. I also made a new outro, and I made a mini video for my socials, so you guys know what socials to follow. I have quite a few accounts due to me not getting rid of any. So I'll put that video towards the end just so you guys could check that out. I did start making content again for Patreon, so please follow me there. Even you being a free member really helps, and I do drop free content every Tuesday. I try to drop free loading screens and things like that. I did just drop a pair of nails, I think last week. And I plan on dropping some animations because that's what the free members voted for on Patreon last week as well. So another set of nails and a set of animations are going to come out. I also have an idea for an animation that I'm going to be doing, and that will drop as well. And so, yeah. That's about it. Another video should be out next week. Right now, I'm gonna just try to at least do a video once a week. I am gonna stream. I did want to talk to you guys about that. My other channel, I'm gonna be streaming on there for the first time since I got that channel back in the next few weeks. I think I scheduled it for today originally, but I didn't have time to do it today because I was focused on other things. So I'm going to be doing that. I think it's next Friday on the 23rd. I want to do it early, but knowing me, it's probably not going to be until the evening time. So next Friday at 6:30 p.m. So meet me, guys. So meet me there, Lord. So meet me there. And what else? Yeah, I think that's about it. I'm going to be streaming there, and then maybe like the week after, I'll stream either here or on Twitch. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. Follow me on my socials. You guys will see the video. If you guys want to see updates, follow me on Twitter. If you guys want to see updates for Patreon, follow me on Instagram. All of that will be in the mini video I recorded for you guys. And with that being said, I will see you guys next week. I hope you guys are excited, at least a little bit, for the series I have coming out. And Pliable as Clay should be coming out at least consistently with the videos I recorded at least by early February. That's the goal, at least. Okay. So yeah, and with that being said, I hope you guys stay safe. I hope you guys really had a good holiday. I hope you guys had a great New Year's, and I hope you guys stick to your goals. I'm trying to stick to mine, so I hopefully try to stick to yours, and I will see you guys next week. And yeah, stay safe out there, guys. Bye.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Goodbye.